Hi and welcome back. This is part 3 of my Gypsy Tarot reading for Facebook friend. So as you may know, whenever I do a reading for someone, I have to connect to their energy. I have to tap into their energy somehow. Now, normally I do that. Wow, that was weird. While I was speaking, I just saw like a purplish blue light flashing in the corner of this room, and I swear it could not have been the light reflecting off anything. I feel like it's just a protective spirit around me at this time because I was literally talking about tapping into other people's energy. So obviously, I need to tap into the person's energy for whom I'm reading. Otherwise, I won't really be able to pick up what's going on in their life. Normally, I do that by looking at a recent photo of the person. But if I've read for the person a couple of times, it's easier for me to tap into their energy without needing their photo. And usually just when I ask spirit in my mind, when I mention the person's name mentally or telepathically or however you choose to word it, I automatically tap into the person's energy without needing a photograph or anything like that. Because I know the person's zodiac sign, I know more or less what they look like, and I trust that the message I'm getting is meant for that person. And I've never ever received feedback that actually was negative or said, this reading doesn't resonate. In fact, it's been quite the opposite. I really can pick up things about people without even ever having met the person in person. Like I don't know much about their life beforehand, and yet the cards can show me a real detailed story. So anyway, enough of that. You have in the third row, the first card, the fox. Okay, so the fox is similar to the snakes that you had earlier, which basically is just referring to hidden enemies. There's a little bit of like a jealous vibe going on here. I don't know if there are some ladies in particular who are jealous of you and your success, or I know it's a general message, but you get these people who look at your photos on social media and without even realizing it themselves, they look at you and they kind of jinx you or something. They look at your photo and they give you the evil eye. They kind of like, oh my word, this woman, she's so stunning. Like, gosh, can't she just like get a life? Or why does she have to be so successful? That's normally what these cards signify. It's nothing hectic and it's far from you. The snake card was very close to you. It was right next to you. But this one is further. So I'm feeling like either way, it's not anything that you are really in danger of. But what I am sensing is that you need to... Oh, maybe that's why I saw that protective light here. Maybe it's a message for me too. But Spirit is telling me to tell you, make sure that you spiritually protect yourself all the time. And if you are working with clients like me, you easily get attached to their energy. So make sure that before you do a reading or any spiritual work for them, do your protection ritual, and afterwards make sure you disconnect from their energy, because that is another meaning of these cards. It's like hidden negativity, like a hidden weird like dark vibe that I feel like you can avoid or you can overcome, so long as you protect yourself. All right. Number 3, the house. Excuse me, frog in my throat. The house denotes success in all ventures. If your present condition is unpleasant, the future will be happy and prosperous. It also predicts marriage. Okay, so I didn't speak too soon. With that marriage card, you could be looking at marriage, or you could be looking at moving in with someone, because you have the house and then you have the stork. The stork also sometimes can indicate the arrival of a baby, as you may know. But if not that, then this is talking about the birth of something new. Number 38, this is what I was seeing earlier, that weird like type of BDSM or whatever you call it energy. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune. and it neutralizes the evil of near-lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So that is what I was talking about. First of all, it talks about passion, the card with flames. It speaks about passion. Someone is passionate about you. You are passionate about someone, or you are passionate about something. But then with the fox and the snake and all those other dodgy cards that you had, I'm feeling like this fire neutralizes all that negativity. Which is why I'm saying, if you're a spiritual person yourself, if you're an empath and a healer, please take note that you need to protect yourself. Number 41, roses indicate beauty and good health. I'm feeling like also it speaks about romance, especially next to the flames. Passionate romance, you may even be receiving a gift of roses. Wait 1 second, Valentine's Day is not that far away. No, it actually is. But time flies. I don't know if this is referring to Valentine's Day. Weird, because this is number 41 and Valentine's Day is on the 14th of Feb. So in my mind, I just saw 14, swapped it around. Okay, number 35, the tower. Okay, this tower, we can't look at the card so literally because, you know, the tower, when you look at these medieval meanings and these definitions, it's kind of like depressing. So let's look at it from a normal tower point of view, the regular traditional tower card, which is what I was seeing with that lion card earlier. Let me just get the lion. A sudden shock, like a surprise. I'm feeling like that's exactly what this is talking about. It's talking about a surprise. Now, I don't know if it's saying that you will receive these flowers as a surprise, or this new relationship will come as a surprise. Let's see what else. This tower is also surrounded by clouds, so I have to tell you that it's something about, you know, the card the Hermit, something about like coming to realize something, like you're going through darkness to get to the light, or you're trying to reveal the truth behind a certain situation, something like that. Okay, number 39, the heart. All right, great joy. Which is why I'm saying, I'm wondering if this shock or this surprise maybe has something to do with love or romance. Because I have to tell you, I've never had so many cards come up in one reading that speak about love and romance and passion. Not like this, not in this way, and not with these cards. Alright, I'm going to do your last two cards. Number 14, the Rider, is a sure sign of good news. This is kind of like the good news comes to you, or someone comes to you, someone approaches you, you won't have to make the move kind of energy. And the last one, number 44, is the broken glass. Okay, so yes, you may have to lose some fake friends, or maybe you've said goodbye to some fake friends in the last year, and maybe you're going into this year with a very select few friends in your close social circle. If not, then Spirit is saying you may have to prepare yourself because friendships could be lost. It's basically not a sign of bad luck in this case, because it's surrounded by good cards. And it's basically saying that whatever bad luck you may have had, it is changing, it's turning for the best, for the better. But yes, it more often speaks about loss of friendships or moving on from friendships. It's like you tried and tried and tried to work on the friendship or the connection, but it just wasn't working. So the Railroad at the bottom of the deck, number 46, a journey, which could indicate that, you know, your life in general has been a journey, but also I'm feeling like it's talking about a new project or some new phase of your life that will be a journey for you. and for everyone else involved. Well, I hope that resonated with you. It was overall a very amazing reading, and your energy at the moment is looking good, because I have to tell you, this morning I was feeling down in the dumps, and since I've done your reading, I've been feeling a little bit more upbeat and happy. So thank you for that. No, jokes aside, I have to disconnect from this energy anyway. So we'll see what happens. But your energy seems very light and bright, a lot more positive than the last time I did a reading for you. I do remember that that reading was filled with good news too. But before I did that reading, it was like there was a lot of uncertainty going on, the feeling of being overwhelmed, like not being able to prioritize, etc., etc. So that is your reading. Thanks very much for watching.